Sub shop seems to have some games mixed in. Found a little bit so far. Let's have this one, GoldenEye. It's an American copy, so I'm gonna leave it there. Not sure how much they are. Lego Indiana Jones. I'll just grab what I'm interested in and work out the price later. It could be too expensive for me to consider it, but who knows. It's brand new. Right now I'll just grab stuff. Clone Wars. Ah, it's a 3D series. We'll keep looking, see what's around. Salvo's Family Store. Found some good stuff in here before. Good shipping supplies. We'll see what they have. Look, Catherine Flowers. Tick, 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 tick. Wait, flowers aren't ticklish. I guess there's a first time for everything. I've never seen a hospital bed in an op shop before. Definitely a first. Bed goes up, bed goes down. Don't know about hospital beds. Found a couple of these DVDs at the last one. Go to the Vinnies, see if they've got anything. A good amount of DVDs, but I'll look through and see if they're picked through or not. Score. Beverly Hills Cop. I have the first one.
What's wrong with this hat?
Probably old and crumpled. Oh, Friday the 13th. Oh, it was a remake. Don't remember if that one was any good. I might grab it, it's only $1. The disc is in good shape. Not the salvos. Getting a bit cloudy, might rain later. What do you reckon, Catherine? Is it gonna rain?
Maybe.
Looks like they fixed this up a bit more since last time. They were like 4 rows deep last time. It was almost impossible to look, so... yeah, I guess we can look properly this time. See if they have anything. There's lots. They've got a good selection of games as well. Most of them are like $2. This one was $2, I would have bought it, but no disc. Not bad. Some of them more though, like this one's 5, this one's 10. Because it's all about what you find, if you can get a good deal on it. Don't even know what these ones are. Saints Row. Yeah. Found these two. Just looking around at JB Hi-Fi. There's so many cool PS4 games, like this one. Cool cover art anyway. Shoot monsters. What's that one? Isometric, top down. Ah, dang it. I broke it, but I'm not buying it. Bard's Tale. It's cool as. What if it has the trick on the disc? See a scary sight, turn the disc around. It's just your reflection. Beneath a steel sky and a steel book. Have a look around, see if we find anything we want. I've heard mixed things about this one. Mike liked it. So I bought this one online, but it never ended up showing up, so I got a refund. Cool to actually find an actual copy, I guess. $5 a good deal, I'll pick it up. Which one looked really cool? Don't remember. This one looks really cool. Not sure if this one's any good, but looks good. I think for $10 I'd pick that up, not 19. Yeah, this one. Not Road Redemption, where'd it go? Ah, I've lost it. PSP games. Alright guys, welcome to the pickups recap. Sorry for the mess. I still have to get through my stuff from last week. List it up, take off stickers. It's been very busy lately. We're working 6-day weeks at the factory. And then I'm picking up my wife from work after that, so not a lot of time for game hunting, but we did got out a little bit. This is all from today, so good stuff there. And there's a bit of junk in here, so bear with me a little bit. Start with this stuff. This is probably the best find I had before last weekend. I went out game hunting once last week just before picking up my wife. I found this brand new sealed copy of Sinatra, All or Nothing at All. And this seems to go for over 60, 70, maybe even $80 brand new sealed. There's no copies online for Australia for this, but there's heaps of copies in America, but it was an ABC shop title, so it must play on our players. Definitely a good one to find if it does sell. I paid $2 for it. Other than that, I think these are $1 at some up shop. Yeah, Death Race Trilogy. I just watched the original Death Race, really good movie. Death Race 2000. Anatomy, I did sit down and watch this. It's just okay. There are scenes that are good, there are scenes that are really bad. But $1. One to sell. Up in Smoke and Still Smoking, the Cheech and Chong collection, 2 DVD set. You get about $10 for that. And brand new sealed, Summer Heights High. Brand new sealed. Classic Aussie mockumentary. Chris Lilly, I don't find him very funny. But other people do, and they're willing to buy his stuff. Other than that, there's slim pickings at a lot of these up shops. On Saturday, I went to a Salvo's in West Ipswich. I found this, Romancing the Stone and the Jewel of the Nile. Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner. Danny DeVito, apparently. I've sold this for $10 in the past, so $2. And raw deal, I had to bring it up to $5. I grabbed a couple of other things, just so I could use my card. I should carry cash with me still. His trigger has all the answers. This looks like an earlier 1986, so not really early. I guess Arnie was an action movie star by this point. I've never seen this one. I'll show this stuff. This stuff was kind of random. I don't remember where I got all of this stuff. I think this was $1. Asia, Classic Rock Legends. Just throw that online, see if it sells. I want to watch Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. I don't know why, but I want to sit down and watch this one again. I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but I remember people have been making like silly meme videos about it, so I want to rewatch it. the Zen Diaries. I found this one in Salvos as well. It seems to sell for a bit, but it's a region 1, so it might be a hard sell over here. But it was $2. Thought I'd give it a go. This one was 5, but it does sell pretty quickly. Fallout New Vegas should get 12 to maybe, probably not 15, probably 14. Probably list it for 14, and if it takes a little while to sell, that's alright. This one was from the Pennywise in Ipswich, $2.95. Would have been a really, really great deal if it had the artwork. Both discs there for Grand Theft Auto 4. Would have been a great deal if it had the artwork, but unfortunately it doesn't. I found a couple of copies of this. These are only, I think one was $2, one was $1. This was from a Lifeline. The Last Unicorn, Screen Classics. This one's all over the place. Some of them seem to sell for almost 40. Others I've seen sell for only 12. It might depend what version you have, but I have 2 versions here, so hopefully one of them is good. I knew this one was out of print and desirable to some degree. Usually these old animated classics tend to be desirable if they're not on any streaming service. Like the old Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings, that one's out of print as well. People do pay up a little bit for it. And I always pick this up if I find it for a couple dollars or less. Danny Deck chair. It only goes for about $9 or so, but it's a very, very fast sell. And they always do sell. There we go. Never sat down to watch it. Never sat down to watch it. All of this stuff was from one store. A reopened Lifeline store. It had been closed since the floods in February, I believe. But it just reopened the weekend before last, and I thought, I won't make time to go for it because my figuring was that it'd be pretty cleared out by the time I did go to check it out, because it's a big reopening of an op shop, everyone's gonna go, but I guess no one really went, and some of this stuff had been sitting there all week. It was only $2 each, so I thought there was some pretty good stuff here. I can see if someone came in and grabbed some things, but it seems like they didn't look very hard. Maybe they just grabbed the stuff that everyone knows and left some of the other stuff. And obviously, DVDs are still a commodity that's a little bit unknown to people. It's a volatile market too, some stuff it'll be worth $30 one month and $10 the next. For $2 each, we grabbed a bunch of stuff. Tom and Jerry, Fist of Fury, my wife wanted this. No idea if it's worth anything. Nicole Kidman, Vietnam. I've sold this in the past. It doesn't go for heaps. I think I got $10 or $12 for it last time. Sion's Wedding, a really funny movie. I love this movie. Really, really funny. Good Maori comedy. Those Maoris, they're funny fellas. This one does go for a little bit. Still, this one was brand new sealed. I thought I'd give it a go. I'm trying to describe anything brand new sealed that I find for $1 or $2. Shetland Series 2, never ever heard of it. An ITV one. Brand new stuff. It's kind of a different market than used media. The people who buy brand new ones are different than the people who buy used ones. Need for Speed Underground. Cool to find some video games. Not in the best of shape, but it does have its manual. Is complete. That'll be an easy trade-in. Basketball Diaries. This is one of those ones. It used to be worth almost $20. I think it's gone down. Maybe around 10. This is one I just wanted to sit down and watch. Meantime with Gary Oldman. Old one from the 80s, I think. It's pretty good. I'm trying to watch movies that are based in old Britain, and there seems to be a lot of movies based on old Britain, especially during like times of poverty, which seem to have been always. Like I watched Kes, I watched what's that one? The one with the plain looking girl who likes to have Nutella licked off her tits. I don't remember the name. That's the main thing I remember about the movie. And the dad buys a restaurant on a van or something. Wii Sports Resort, always a good one to find. I'm hanging on to these until they go back up in price. There's no reason to sell them right now. The Kara Breakout. I have watched this. It's pretty good. Pretty good. This one should fetch me 25, I think, was the last time I sold it. Lego Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures. They had more Wii games, but I thought for $2 I'd just grab the ones that look interesting to me, that I know I can get a little bit for. None of these are for my collection. Build, battle, and brawl your way out of trouble. There you go. Christine, Body by Plymouth, Soul by Satan. John Carpenter, one of his best movies. I want to rewatch The Thing, but I also want to rewatch a lot of John Carpenter movies, like maybe Prince of Darkness. This is supposed to be one of his better movies. I don't remember liking it when I first saw it, but people online have been saying it's good, so I'll give it another go. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Beijing 2008. Not a great one, but $2, why not? Brand new one, The Changeling. This isn't worth too much. It's a good movie. It's about a woman that loses her son, and like it's all wrapped up in bureaucracy where they don't know where he is, but they don't want to say they don't know where he is, and so they try to. She's just trying to get her son back, based on a true story. But it had this extra DVD in there, so I thought, that might be something to help it sell. I don't know. Clint Eastwood film. He made good movies. Resident Evil: The Dark Side Chronicles, probably the coolest find. Not one I see a whole lot. I'll have to compare it with my copy and see which one is in better shape. Complete in theirs, complete as it gets. Great game. Light gun shooter. Brides of Christ, I just sold a copy of this for $15, so nice to get another one in, another one to sell. The old 2-discer. Old Aussie series. And Lego The Hobbit. I don't know if this one is worth anything, but I thought the Lego games usually do pretty well for me, so this was in good shape, thought I'd pick it up. So yeah, not a bad little score there from the one store. Not a bad little score here either. I went to the Goodna area after work today. I just got back, really. I got to pick up my wife in about 30 minutes. I went to the cash converters, I went to some op shops. I didn't find anything at all in any of the op shops, but I did go to the cash converters and the Pennywise. I'll start with the Pennywise. We have an Xbox One game here for $3.95, the Sims 4 bundle. Comes with the Sims 4 and the Cats and Dogs expansion pack. I don't have an Xbox One, otherwise my wife would be taking this off me. Although we already have the Sims 4 and she doesn't play that one. There you go, Sims 4 bundle. I figured $4 for that, someone will buy it. Rare to print, the Beverly Hillbillies DVD, $1.95. This is one that before I was really getting into DVD kind of selling, I wouldn't have even thought to look this up. But I looked at it and I thought, that one's out of print, isn't it? So I looked it up and recent copies have been selling for $30, $40. Don't know why. I think Beverly Hillbillies is old enough that anyone who remembers it is probably close to the grave by now and doesn't have any interest in rewatching it. But maybe it's 1993, no way. They must have remade the damn thing. I was gonna say, Beverly Hillbillies like black and white, it's older than the 90s. They had a lot of wrestling DVDs in there, but I only grabbed 2. I had some other ones that looked interesting, but I thought for $1.95 I'll leave most of them. For 95 cents, I probably would have picked up some. For $1.95, I'll just pick up a couple. Fighting with My Family, which I actually want to sit down and watch. I've heard this is a really good movie. I've never seen it. It's supposed to be about Paige, the WWE wrestler. Yeah, Paige. Paige and her brother Zach. So it's supposed to be about them becoming professional wrestlers, and like they're part of a wrestling family who's a little bit seedy. It's supposed to just be a really, really good movie, so definitely look forward to sitting down and watching it. Dwayne Johnson there too, Vince Vaughn. Oh, the history of the Intercontinental Championship. I actually had this DVD back in the day when it was not brand new, but probably like 2010 I bought it. $1.95 there. I think I paid $50 for it back in the day because I was really into my wrestling. I used to watch all the old ones. It's actually introduced me to a lot of old wrestling, like Macho Man Randy Savage, Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect. I didn't know about him before I actually watched this DVD. I think the first disc is probably the best one, the 1980s. Yeah, that's where you have like the WrestleMania 3 match. In the 90s, I think, yeah, you have 2 out of 3 falls. Triple H vs. The Rock, that's a good one. Good housekeeping match of Jeff Jarrett. I really like that one actually. In the 2000s, I don't know if that one's any good, but the old stuff's really good. And Jaws, I probably should have held out and paid $1 for it, but I thought, I want to watch it again. It's $1.95. Why not? All right. And from the cash converters, I only went in because I had a few things to pick up from the web shop. But I think after I found this stuff, I'm going to start going in every week. There are people out there who visit the same op shops and cash converter stores every single day. I cannot be one of those people. I would go nuts, eh? You'd go in, see the same stuff, and you'd go fucking crazy. I would definitely not be into it. But I am into this. We had for $5 each some Xbox One games here. Far Cry 3 Primal. These are both to sell. I don't have an Xbox One. And a double pack here. Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal. This one seems to go for a bit as well. It seems if someone's going to buy the Far Cry games, they want them in this double pack. This one's worth... fucked up. I think I fucked up. Oh, no, I didn't. That's probably how the damn thing came then, with just 2 discs like that. I only saw Far Cry 4 and I thought, oh, no, they've not given me the right one, but that's probably how it came. I doubt it came on like a bundled together disc. Probably just repackaged. And this stuff I all found is on the shop floor. Show the one movie first. Disney Planes, $1. They told me they were not buying a lot of DVDs or Blu-rays anymore, but they seem to have new ones in there, so maybe they were lying to me. No, I don't know. Found some PSP games in there. They had some more. They had some ones I've never seen before. I think Puzzle Guzzle and Dropping Columns 3 or something. Or Super Columns 3. I looked them up. They're not worth anything. They don't even look like games I'd really be interested in playing. I just grabbed these 2. One to sell. One is a major upgrade for myself. So we have this one here, Midway Arcade Treasures Extended Play. This might be an upgrade for me as well. I'm not sure if I have this, because I have a lot of, you can see them over there, I have some PSP games that are not in cases at all, and some other ones I have in cases, but they have printed artwork. And I was always telling myself, just buy these ones, and then when you find them again, you can buy them and replace them with complete copies, and then I never found them again. So I've got some, like, a copy of Final Fantasy on the PSP, the remake of the original. That's just in a printed artwork. Same with Mega Man Maverick Hunter X. That's just in a printed artwork. I'll probably never see another copy on the cheap. PSP stuff, you just don't find it a whole lot. We have this one here for $5, which is a really good deal. Lots of great arcade games on this. Joust, Rampage, Gauntlet, Wizard of War is a really fun one. Obviously the Mortal Kombats. That's in there with its manual. This is a really cool find. I'm not sure how much this is worth. I think it's worth quite a bit. Holy Invasion of Privacy Badman. What did I do to deserve this? This is a reverse dungeon crawler. I had this just as a loose disc and I printed artwork for it, so this is definitely going to replace my copy. But it's a really cool reverse dungeon crawler where you're the bad guy, you're this bad guy, the center of the dungeon, and you have to design this dungeon with all these monsters and traps to try and stop a hero from getting in and defeating you. It's a cool game. It's a really cool game. Very different. Has the manual as well. Really cool game. Alright, and these were the ones that I found just on the shop floor. Wii Sports, $1. Wii Sports Resort, $1. I didn't check the disc on this one. Very badly scratched. It was $1. I'll take it to my guy, he can clean it up. Tomb Raider Legend, this one was pretty good copy, condition-wise. These are all to sell, except for 2 of them. Supercard Challenge, I might check my collection for this, but it's not one I really have that much interest in keeping. I only bought it because I saw CEX was selling it for $15, so I thought, oh, $3 is good. Worst comes to worst, it can be a CEX fodder. This one scanned up as $40, but I said, no, it's 10, see? And so I only paid $10 for it. They apparently had it listed on their web shop for $40, but they honored the sticker price and gave it to me for $10. Terracon. Not in its original artwork, unfortunately, but I can spare a case for this one. Seems like a cool looking game. I'll probably print out some artwork for it as well. The disc was in pretty decent shape as well. Yeah, for a PS1 game, there's no like egregious scratches or anything, just like general little surface marks. Looks pretty fun. Figure for $10 for a PS1 game I don't have, that looks good. Why not? Mega Man X Command Mission for only $9. That's a really good price for this, I think. They had another Mega Man game, Mega Man X8 for $19, but it didn't have the manual and it was all scratched up. I left that one behind. But this one looked to be in better condition. Manual there. Disc is pretty good. I could probably do with a little cleanup, but it's not bad enough that it wouldn't play. Mega Man RPG, very interesting. It says it's the first Mega Man RPG, but I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure the Game Boy Advance games are RPGs as well. And I just sold a copy of this, F1 2015, $3 to get another copy of that. Throw it back up on the eBay and sell it again. Alright. That's everything, folks. Thank you for watching. This is Seeker My House, bidding you guys farewell. Hope you have a good one. Stay safe.